Hello everyone, welcome to a live Nerdle Soup recording. I am Rio, your jack of all fandoms, master of none.
And I am Donnie, and together we are the dynamic duo. But tonight we are the terrific trio because we have a special guest co-host joining us. Dallas is here.
Mr. Hoisington himself, yes.
Dallas, tell the people who you are and where they can find you. Or not. That's fine too.
Looks like I got some stage fright.
We are live, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on Twitch right now. You can tell that from the technical difficulties, but that's okay. John, our normal co-host, could not be here tonight. He had priorities. He had a prior engagement at a Pantera concert. So let's be honest, he made the right choice. But Dallas, Dallas could not get Pantera tickets before they sold out, so he's joining us tonight.
Oh. Yeah, Pantera tickets are pretty expensive.
Yeah. So welcome. We're glad you're here.
Again. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me here.
Absolutely. As I said, tell the people who you are and where they can find you.
So, yeah, hi. So, I'm Hoy from Hyde Herman Studio as my other moniker here. And so you can just find me over here on Twitch at Hyde Herman Studio is the case, which we do our streams from Monday to Wednesdays for art streams and Sundays for game streams from 7 to 10 p.m. PST.
Awesome.
And Hoy here is joining us for a special day today, as you can see by our special display we have on screen.
Wow, Batman.
It is.
Yes,
is Batman
tomorrow.
Day.
Tomorrow is Batman Day, you guys. Yes. We are streaming. We couldn't stream tomorrow. We're streaming tonight, but it's Batman Day Eve. Close enough.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Tomorrow's Batman Day. You know what, guys? It only comes once a year. Batman sliding down that bat pole, giving presents to all the good children of Gotham. And if you're a bad child, you get the Flash on 4K.
And also, before you go to bed on Batman Day Eve, make sure you leave a rose instead of pearls on the sidewalk, so Batman can find them. You know, because like milk cookies.
Right.
Yes. Hilarious.
I know.
Much darker than the milk cookies. I love it.
Yes.
There's going to be, speaking of the dark origin of Batman's murdered parents, there's going to be new Bat Wheels episodes tomorrow for all you preschoolers.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine the Bat Wheels? It is a preschool show from the point of view of the Batmobile.
So it's like Cars, but with an even bigger licensing restriction?
Basically, yeah. Can you imagine the WB offices? Can you imagine them being in there with Zaslav like, "Sir, his parents are murdered. Is a preschool series really appropriate for this character?" And he's like, "Look, this kid's got to grow up sometime." Well, you know what I'm saying?
And just write the parents' office a tax write-off. Seriously, Zaslav sounds...
Batman Day and...
No, go ahead.
Go on.
I was going to say, Zaslav really sounds like the name of a Batman villain, doesn't it?
It really does. I mean, there's Victor Zaz. Victor Zaslav is not that far away.
Never liked the guy.
Victor Zaz or Zaslav?
Yes.
Ooh, shots fired.
Ooh. I mean, we're all nerds. Yes. Nobody likes him.
Comment down below. Well, somebody must like him, allegedly. I'm sure his family would say they like him. Comment down below. Are you team Zaslav or team everybody else? Let us know.
Are you team Zaz or are you team Zaslav? Which villain do you prefer more? The convicted murderer who indicates all of his kill tally all over his body, or the guy who canceled the Batwoman movie?
Oh.
In today's culture, that's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a close race, I think.
At least Zaz can count.
He can count, that is true. But yeah, it's Batman Day once again, you guys, and we're gonna get to that, but I guess we should just start with the bad news, get that out of the way. We lost some people this Batman Day. Arlene Sorkin, the original Harley Quinn, the OG, the one who literally and figuratively gave Harley her voice. We lost her just recently.
Yeah, pretty tragic.
You guys...
same year... Wait, was it the same year that Kevin Conroy passed away? Was that last year?
Kevin passed away last... Yeah, Kevin passed away last November, but this is our first Batman Day without him as well. So, guys, when you're celebrating Batman Day tomorrow, please go honor them. Please go watch some animated series.
And let's not forget the one and only Mr. Paul Rubens himself, who is actually more essential to the Batman lore than you would think. He's played the father of the Penguin twice. First time as a quick cameo in Batman Returns, greatest Batman movie of all time, I might add. And then he later came back in the Gotham series and played him legit in a couple episodes. And then, around the same time, he was also the voice of Batmite in the Batman Brave and the Bold cartoon.
He was there. He was there when they adapted the Emperor Joker storyline for kids' television. And his Batmite, broken-hearted voice, when Batman fails to get out and gets killed, that stuck with me.
Truly heavy shit.
Yeah, known to most of the world as Pee Wee Herman, but a big part of the Bat family as well. And may they all rest in peace. They will be missed.
They will. Oh, and David
Before
Warner.
we get into the usual news, and which one?
David Warner, voice of Ra's al Ghul.
Oh, David Warner too. That's right.
Yes. I don't know if it was this year, but I think it was last year.
David Warner passed away?
Yeah, I think it was either this year or last year. Yeah.
Well, that even more tragic then. May he rest in peace as well.
Yes.
If only we had a Lazarus Pit to bring them all back in.
Probably not the best.
Yeah, it was definitely 2022, so last year.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So.
Well, still, potentially first Batman Day without him as well. They will all be missed. You know what? Go watch them. He had some great Batman episodes too. Go watch those. Go watch the animated series. Honor all of them. It's a fun time.
And just for giggles and shits, just go watch the movie Time After Time, because it also has David Warner as Jack the Ripper, time traveling to present day, and Malcolm McDowell plays H.G. Wells, who chases him to modern day. And funny enough, Malcolm McDowell actually played Ra's al Ghul's son in Batman the Animated Series during the Jonah Hex episode, which is really just a big old clusterfuck of 6 degrees of separation, if you think about it. That was a good episode, too, by the way. One of my favorites.
That was a good one. Yeah, that was one, and that was in like the later seasons, too.
I think it was season
that might have
3, actually.
May have been.
Yeah, it was...
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah.
Yeah, the order. Unfortunately, the order of animated series gets all messed up because the original order is different than the air date order, and they vary depending on DVD, streaming, whatever. So.
Yeah.
But you know what? It really doesn't matter that much because the show is just awesome.
It's an American institution.
The Legend of Kevin Conroy. And actually, the Legend of Kevin Conroy continues because that will Mask of the Phantasm, one of the best Batman movies, that's getting re-released for Batman Day this year in Ultra 4K sleek whatever. What is it? Check the show notes there, Rio. We got a bunch of Batman Day things going on. Tell the people what's coming.
Let's see here. For the re-release, we got... Let's see. I'm looking through my stuff here. That's funny. The Mask of the Phantoms thing isn't here. Oh, remastered Ultra 4K.
Yes,
So
that's going to be nice.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know if that animation needs a 4K upgrade. I don't know how much that would help it necessarily, but sure, it's more Kevin Conroy Batman, so I'll take it.
I mean, see even more film grain in such high quality 4K.
Hey, I think you guys are a little bit behind the times. It's 8K now. It needs to be 8K.
Yes, we're so greedy. That'll be the next thing. Why am I? What? That'll what?
So that'll just make the 1992 film look even grainier.
I love grainy films. They're amazing.
It's a sign of quality. You can see every tiny little speck that the guy that was processing the cells, when he's smoking, you can see little bits of the ash on the cells now. And
after 8K becomes the norm, all the spoiled movie fans will just be like, this movie's garbage. Why am I not in this movie in virtual reality? I should be playing Batman right now. Why is that not happening? This movie is trash.
I'm pretty sure in VR chat, there's probably, little movie theaters inside of VR chat playing Batman as we speak.
They should really have done that for Batman Day. They really, get on that for next year, Zaslav.
Just imagine a bunch of furries watching Batman Day. It's great.
With the magic of VR, you could watch a Batman in a virtual movie theater while making out with Batman in the virtual movie theater.
I know. It's like it's a nerd's wet dream. It's great.
You can have a hollowed out popcorn bowl in your lap and have Batman. With the magic of virtual reality, you can get an old fashioned from Batman.
Oh boy!
Sorry.
You can be Ra's al Ghul and also Bane at the same time. Phenomenal.
Bane is the left arm, Ra's al Ghul is the right arm.
Yes. Kind of Two-Face in it there.
Talk to Bane. Talk dirty to Bane while he's doing it. You're a big guy. For you.
You like that? You like that, Bane? Does it feel good? Yes. Those of you watching this later on YouTube, please hit the like button because we just got demonetized, but that's okay. We weren't making money off this show yet anyway.
Oh no, you don't get demonetized until you say the word penis. Oops.
Aw, you said the thing. Aw.
Said the pee-pee word. Great.
Sorry, Mom. But anyway.
Well, moving on from that. We could talk about our Batman virtual reality fantasies all day, as I'm sure any good nerd could. But there's other cool stuff that's actually happening on Batman Day, and why don't we run through the list there while we're on that topic?
Well, I mean, for those who still have basic cable, there's a Batman Movie Day Marathon tomorrow on TNT, the Ted Turner Network. And he also has a marathon of Batman-themed episodes of The Big Bang Theory on TBS. Why anybody cares about Big Bang Theory anymore, I don't know why. So, and as usual, if you want to support the evil empire of Mr. Zaslav, you can go watch all the Batman movies available on Max. Right here and now, before your very eyes, at this very moment. Just contribute to the empire and give Mr. Zaslav your attention.
Well, don't do that right. Well, don't do that right now because you're listening to us, hopefully. But after you finish this Batman Day themed episode, go watch some stuff on Max if you have Max.
Yeah. And, if you don't already have all the movies by yourself in physical format or digital, you can always watch The Batman on HBO.
Wow.
Yes, the Batman dropping on that premium HBO channel.
Yes, if you want to watch a if you want to watch a high quality Nirvana music video, yes, watch The Batman. It's one of the best 3-hour Nirvana music videos ever.
It really is. And if you get that free HBO trial, you can just tape it and then watch it forever. That's what we used to do back in the day when VHS was a thing.
VHS? What kind of wacky land invention is that?
Whoa, boomer alert.
Just make me feel old, why don't you?
How do you kids take your HBO movies off of HBO? Do you record it to the DVR? What do you do now? Let us know in the comments.
DVR?
I like to go to the wacky old motels and record it from the VHS bin.
Oh, wait, hold on.
You get your free HBO at.
We just got disconnected.
Oh no!
Ow.
Oh no, did we?
Oh yeah.
From the stream or?
Oh no, you got reconnected again.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yes, that was very loud. Oh no.
Oh no, you're definitely disconnected. Oh shit.
God, fuck, shit, fuck, fuck.
Oh no, it's live back.
Oh, there we go
it's
again.
Live.
Don't tell me disconnected again.
There.
Now it's disconnected.
There we go. Oh no.
Is it
unstable internet? This is what happens when you go live. This is the magic of live recording, ladies and gentlemen. And we're glad you all could join us for this train wreck. This is our first and possibly last live stream, depending on how well this goes.
We're like the opening day of Jurassic Park, except we eat a lot less tourists.
A lot less tourists.
Slightly less.
Just one.
Yes.
I mean, I'm full after one. I don't know about you. Yeah.
I don't know. I could have another dentist
depends.
measure.
I mean, are they a child tourist? Because I can fill up. I can fill up on some children.
Yeah. Now we're definitely demonetized.
Terrible.
Yes. Is that a rule? They have cannibalism in writing. That's not okay.
Oh no, that's fine.
No,
okay.
that's just the phrasing.
That's what I was. That. Yeah.
Phrasing.
Phrasing.
Well, context is king. Yes. Context is king. Just to be clear, I was referring to cannibalism. Nothing disgusting. Okay, let's be clear about that.
Yes, because we're not sick, disgusting freaks here. We're just talking about cannibalism.
Yeah, cannibalism.
Thank you.
Oh, I like the little golf clap sound effect. When did we get? You're holding out on us.
Oh well, yeah. You can just do that in Discord.
Oh shit, for real?
Oh well, there you go. We've had that power.
Yeah.
We've had that power the whole time. Oh snap!
Yeah, we did.
Okay, our show's about to get a lot better. See, this is great. This is good. All right. Anyway, segueing very quickly out of that, what else is happening on Batman Day, Rio?
Well, if you want to go out to
Batman Day,
if you want to enjoy a nice picture show, participating movie theaters are showing the Dark Knight trilogy as well.
Let's backtrack a bit. We might want to recap those Batman Day deals and events for those that might have missed some of it.
Batman Day deals.
Yes.
Okay.
Not so many deals this year. Just other ways to give them your money.
We're having a crazy Batman Day deal. We're gunning down prices in a back alley.
Oh, golly! Too soon.
Free crowbar with purchase. Hey.
Yes, kids, Crime Alley has now become Discount Alley. and we are gunning down prices, leaving only the child alive for you to enjoy these wonderful discounts.
Wow.
Free crowbar with Robin costume Halloween purchase. You'd be.
And you get a free Robin
Well, it's not
after
to take
every
advantage.
4th Robin purchase.
Wow.
Yes.
Which one?
You've been.
Dick?
Well, everybody wants Dick.
That's. You can't demonetize us for that. It's his name.
His name is Richard.
I'm sure they will anyway.
It's synonymous with Richard.
It was a different time. Every Richard was a dick back then.
Yeah.
Yes, detective work was very popular.
Yeah, Dick Tracy? Who didn't love Dick Tracy? Did you love Dick? I love Dick. I mean, you know. Funny enough, Warren Beatty keeps clinging to the Dick Tracy IP.
Yeah, he just
keeps making.
Like, I think it was last year, he just did like a quick little 20-minute Christmas special where he talks to himself as Dick Tracy and put it on AMC just so we could keep the rights to Dick Tracy.
He literally, he did a Dick Tracy Zoom movie. He keeps making these like fake trailers for movies he has no intention of releasing, because as long as you have something supposedly in production, you can't lose the copyright. He has been clinging to that Dick Tracy copyright forever. And I don't.
What is his end goal here? It's just
He wants to be buried with Dick Tracy.
Obviously.
They're gonna
He must really think.
install a puppetized endoskeleton into his corpse and just have him perform Dick Tracy every 10 years after he's passed. So we got a decomposing Dick Tracy on TV telling, "Hi kids, buy war bonds."
Listen, after he's dead, I'll just wait the 70 years until it becomes public domain, all right?
I mean,
We'll
Dick Tracy
see.
originally came out
We'll
like
see
in
when
the
that-
30s, didn't it? So I'd say it's almost due.
Oh yeah.
No.
Well,
did the creator die or what?
I'm pretty sure he did.
I mean, the rule is. I'm sure. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm sure a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of people
I don't
involved. A lot of people involved with Dick Tracy died. Yeah. But yeah, well, it's supposed to be after 35 years, writers, anything after well, actually, Dick Tracy would be before 76. So never mind. I was gonna say they passed a law in 76 so that writers couldn't be taken advantage of, as they have been before, where after 35 years you can reclaim your copyright to something. But of course, companies find loopholes and ways to.
True.
They're guilty of that. Disney in particular. Yeah.
Funny
That's
enough.
That's why they only lost Winnie the Pooh recently.
Funny.
Well, hey, check this out. Speaking of Dick Tracy, he's now public domain. Wild.
Is he?
Yeah, it's Winnie the Pooh. Anyone can make Winnie the Pooh stuff.
As long as he doesn't have the red
It
shirt.
is. They made blood and. Yes, Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Disney
red shirt
owns
Pooh.
Yeah, no red shirt and no orange Tigger. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2, they released an image of Tigger and he is very, very yellow. But today is not the 100th anniversary of Disney. No, that's coming up in October. Actually, we'll probably do something special for that day as well. But
I'm
it's all
sure.
about the Batman today.
I'm sure
He
the
is
mouse will be subjugating everybody to pay tribute on that day.
Yes. They will cling to Batman and make sure he never enters public domain. So we got a ways to go on that. But
I don't know if Warner keeps losing $500 million every other month like they are right now. Who knows what might pop up in the next couple of years.
yeah, well, they said they're willing to lose another 500 to not pay the writers and actors. So we'll see how that goes. And of course, the SAG-AFTRA people were like, "You realize it would only cost you about $47 million to give us everything we want." So, literal examples of corporate greed here.
This has been the most exciting game of chicken I've seen in a long time. And of course, as Batman would say, play chicken long enough and you fry. Actual episode. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Dallas, do you want to pop into show notes there and read us the Batman Day ideas? As we tend to do, we got sidetracked again.
What for Batman Day?
Yeah.
Yes. We're back on that Batman Day train. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why we've tried to release edited episodes, because we tend to wander and get sidetracked like this, and it's fine, it happens, but we thought we'd see.
You can still edit it afterwards. I mean, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day.
That's true. Those listening later will have no idea that we've smoothly edited this. Perhaps only those listening
For sure.
You know, it just dawned on me right now. We're not even probably going to get monetized for this episode anyway, because everything is Batman imagery.
Actually, it kind of doesn't matter as long as you talk about the thing. There's tons of people who do that, so we're all good.
Oh. Well, we're definitely talking about the thing. So that.
I mean, you're not even an affiliate yet on Twitch anyway, so.
Thank you for that
shot
of self-esteem. Thank you. So while we're talking about the thing, I want to say
you will get there because we got 6 viewers watching right now.
I'm on.
So there's that self-esteem going back right up again.
There you go.
That's right.
Don't worry, we'll get demonetized, just not for that, so it's fine.
So let's get back to talking about the thing. I personally think John Carpenter's cinema masterpiece was a sight to be held upon.
I can't wait for Sarah Silverman in Fantastic Four. That's going to be amazing.
Is that a real thing?
That is a rumor that she had to shoot down. Yes.
Sarah Silverman. Oh, so wait, is Sarah Silverman not being in the Fantastic Four or what?
She is not. She is not the thing, but she knows who is. So, whatever that means.
I mean, I'll take an Alicia Masters, Sarah Silverman. So,
there are a ton of Fantastic Four casting rumors right now, and it's literally just nerds arguing about other nerds' fan castings. Disney has not announced anything, and probably won't for a while yet. With these delays, everything is delayed with the writers and actors strike. So we know what we're getting, we just don't know when we're getting it. So.
And they already tossed him that John Krasinski bone.
Yeah.
Yes, all 10 seconds he was on screen. We gave you that. What more do you want?
What are you talking about? He was in WandaVision and Ant-Man.
Yeah, but they want. Yeah, everyone was in the multiverse for sure. That's what they want. They want.
No. John Krasinski played the federal agent in Ant-Man and the Wasp, and then he played him again in WandaVision. You know, the cop who was, his parole officer and all that.
Well, that's the same as Mr. Fantastic, sure. That was.
Agent Jimmy Woo, yes, John Krasinski's finest performance.
Agent Woo.
No, Agent Jimmy Woo.
That name.
Oh, Jimmy Woo. Oh,
yes.
I actually heard Agent Uwu, and I was like, oh, that's kind of funny.
That doesn't sound like an appropriate name at all.
Imagine the police procedural scene that comes with that. Ooh, woo, what's this?
Yeah.
But speaking of detective work,
yes.
Oh, we said earlier you can. Yes. You can catch the Dark Knight trilogy.
Back to the allegedly world's greatest detective. Yes, the Dark Knight trilogy. That's coming to select movie theaters.
Wow.
Because really great things happened the last time the Dark Knight movies were in a movie theater.
Do you think that theater has the guts to show it again? Do you think they're one of the participating theaters?
I think they probably would, just to say screw you to that guy. But then again, maybe they are a little touchy on the subject, so I wouldn't blame them if they did.
You know what? I practically forgot about that situation until you brought it up.
Yes. Thank you for making it awkward. We were just trying to celebrate Christian Bale's excellence, and you had to make it depressing.
It's what I do. Thank you. Thank you. I am very humble. But anyway. Yes, you too can go catch another bunch of Heath Ledger cosplayers stinking up the movie theaters on Batman Day. All walking around with their trench coats, licking their lips, doing their best Heath Ledger Joker voice.
Kind of a bit behind the times on there. People are doing that Joaquin Phoenix Joker now.
Don't you know
That's
we
true,
live in a society?
Yes, because that's what people who live together in cultures do. It's called a society.
Wow.
Yes. I am very well informed.
I'm
also very humble.
I'm guessing you're not looking forward to the Joker 2 musical with Lady Gaga?
Only if they have a little exclamation point at the end of Joker on the title.
Yeah.
Like, Joker 2. Because then you know it's a musical.
Oh, like TOO.
Yes.
I hate you. They probably will do that. Yes.
It's like the musical version of Apocalypse Now. Apocalypse Wow.
I hate that totally works in the style of Scream 6, where the M was the Roman numeral VI. They will totally do that, yeah.
I mean, it's better than Fant 4-stick.
Yeah. But Joker 2, luckily or unfortunately, depending on how you feel about that whole potential train wreck, that is not coming on this Batman Day. That's later. That's
Sadly
next
not.
year, hopefully.
I mean, it's probably delayed right now because of
Just to be
because of the strike and all that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
However,
yeah, everything is delayed. Yeah. What is not delayed? Tell us that.
well, if you subscribe to the DC Universe Infinity service, there is a selection of free Batman stories plus a curated list of team-up stories available. Which is, I guess, their
that's the DC.
like their Netflix for DC Comics, I guess.
Yes, the DC Infinite Universe. That is their digital comic books app, which I honestly didn't know anybody still used. But if you still have it, sure, go nuts.
I think I still have a standing offer on my PlayStation benefits because I'm a subscriber to get like free 3-month subscription to DC Infinity.
Wow.
It's like,
that's some cool friends with benefits
join
on
us.
PlayStation.
Oh, you get PlayStation is the one friend that gives you the best benefits. Unfortunately, they don't have any Bethesda games anymore, but take what you can get. However, if you did want to see the OG Batman trilogy, which is the best one,
Right.
you can catch those on Adult Swim through the 24th. So they're going to be showing on Adult Swim the first 2 Tim Burton Batmans. Batman 1 with the Joker, and Batman Returns, which is the greatest Batman movie of all time. And then they also have Batman Forever, which is the second greatest Batman movie of all time. And Batman and Robin for when you have to go to the bathroom.
Got it.
Yes.
That is cool that they're playing that through the 24th. I do like that.
Yes.
Batman Day, even though it's one day, let's stretch that out. Let's enjoy that,
I mean, it is probably like their biggest money-making property for the entire fucking company.
Does sound like it.
Yeah.
Batman comics account for about 50%, even to this day, for this character that's been around since the 30s. They still account for like half of all comic book sales.
And Batman storylines account for more than half of every major DC crossover.
One of my legit favorite jokes in the Flash movie was when Affleck was like, all right, you do this, Barry, I'm gonna go save the world. And Barry's like, yeah, sounds about right, Bruce. Like, that's every DC fan whose favorite character isn't Batman. Like,
Pretty
hey,
much.
can my guy save the world for once? Is that cool? No, Batman again? Okay, cool.
Batman's like, you can save the world once, as a treat.
You can save the world in your own little comic book over here, but we all know who the star is.
Yep.
Just give Batman the ball, let him make the slam dunks. He's Jordan.
Pass it to Tucker.
He's LeBron. Yes.
No, he's Stephon Curry. He's not LeBron.
Batman's whoever he wants. He's LeBron and Jordan together if he wants to be.
I mean, that's true.
He injected himself with the DNA of the best basketball player.
He has 10 years of
Trained
prep
under-
time on LeBron.
Yes.
Has there ever been any recorded instance of Batman playing basketball?
I don't think so, but I remember there was a Godzilla comic where he played basketball against one of the human players.
Charles
I
Barkley.
forget which one. Was it Barkley? That was it. Yes, Godzilla versus Barkley, I believe was the title.
The
Yes.
GOAT. It's Charles Barkley. That was also a commercial, I might add, for, I think it was Nike.
Yeah, they had a commercial, but they had the tie-in comic as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if the timeline matches up, but I feel like that was like, hey, Space Jam worked. What players can we get? Let's make a thing too.
And then Godzilla got busy. You know, wasn't there like a debate?
Shout out to Charles Barkley.
Batman could beat Godzilla? Like, and everybody kept saying, yes, he could, even if
They try.
Godzilla was like bigger, like 20 times his size, and Batman only had like 5 minutes of prep time. Yes, Batman could beat Godzilla or something like that.
They were supposed to have that movie. They were supposed to have Batman versus Godzilla. They toyed with the idea of that movie twice, and unfortunately, it never got to happen.
That's true.
I have tried online very hard to find a copy of that screenplay. I would love to read that insanity.
What if
Anybody out there?
Batman was Godzilla? We just got a
Well, then he'd
we just got a Godzilla with a Batman cowl, just spreading those little cape behind him. He's about to fight Gigan.
And the cape.
Yeah, like Ghidorah
cape-
is. Go ahead.
Ghidorah is Joker. I was going to ask: Is the cape Godzilla size, or is it comically small on a Godzilla?
I would say comically small because it's
cape.
just better.
That's what I'm thinking too.
And he's still spreading his arms to show the cape. Because it does that little Batman pose where he spreads his arms, spreads the cape, look like wings. All Batman has is the cowl and the cape, and that's it.
Yeah. The little bat logo on the Godzilla's chest.
Like,
It's the
so you
world's
can't even.
largest logo.
No, it's a regular Batman size logo. You just can't even see it. It's so small on his chest, but it's right directly in the middle. And like, I don't know, King Caesar is like some random thug with a gun and a little mask, and he tries shooting at Godzilla, but it always goes right to the logo because that's always what happens. He's got a giant kaiju-sized pistol, and he's just shooting at him in the chest, and it just hits the Batman logo.
If anybody out there has a copy of the Godzilla vs. Batman screenplay, send that our way. We would love to read that here on the show. I know it won't be as good as what Rio just pitched, but please, we'd love to read it.
Yes. And I can just imagine, like, Batman, you know, sitting in his stately, or Godzilla sitting in his stately Godzilla manor, you know, before he becomes the Batman, trying to decide what to do. A little bat just
He
crashes.
wouldn't even
A little
fit.
bat crashes through his window, which he's already demolished because he's Godzilla. He's already sitting on the house.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, he wouldn't fit in stately Wayne Manor. He'd be horribly cramped. He'd have to just open up new walls and stuff.
He just sits there and like the bat smashes through the already demolished window. It's like, I shall become a bat. And then it's just not even you can't even hear him say that. It's just a bunch of Godzilla roars, but you have little subtitles.
I shall become vengeance. I shall become the night. I am the Batman. Insert Godzilla roar, which we can't use because they are strict on that copyright. One of my local radio DJs actually got in trouble for that one.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yes, brilliant idea. This is why we are not Hollywood writers, but we should be. Well, depending on how the strike goes, perhaps one day. You never know.
Maybe. And speaking of
When Batman
things... Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say when Batman enters public domain, our fan film will come to life in the future. But
only
yeah,
after
speaking of what
Godzilla. Only after Godzilla also enters public domain.
So we got a while then.
We got a little bit, yes.
But that's okay. That's okay. Good things are worth waiting. You know what? We will just. Do they have loose like removable Bat-Cow figures? Maybe we can just squeeze one onto a Godzilla figure. I don't know how that works.
I've already practiced the science. It's very, very challenging. I have my little Godzilla figure and I have my little Bat-Cow. I'm trying to fit it onto him. I don't have the proper results yet, so we'll see.
To be continued on a future Nerdle Soup episode, perhaps.
Yes.
But yeah, speaking of what now, there's more. We weren't done yet. There's more Batman goodness coming tomorrow.
Yes, Greg Burnham and
really?
Jaron Martin will be doing comic book signings of issues of Batman. And if you know your Bat stuff, you will know that they are two very notable creators of DC Comics.
I am hearing some breaking up there. I don't know if that's me or you guys.
Fuck! I got disconnected again.
No. Oh, you got disconnected again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did. You did get disconnected again.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh.
Are we back
That's
live?
fair.
Yes.
You tell it. We are back live.
Hopefully.
And
But anyway,
we
yeah.
are live, and there's more Batman Day goodness to
Yeah.
come. Yes.
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 Okay, we also got Mask of the Phantasm remastered in 4K coming out. We already said that one. Participating comic book shops will have free comic giveaways, a Batman Day special edition re-release comic, and or the chance to win door prizes like a little miniature Batman mask and bat buttons. Can you guys hear me?
One more time. I'm not sure if that.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah. One more time. I'm not sure if that one went through.
Comic book stores are giving away free bat shit. Tough crowd.
Yeah.
But you're saying there's comic bars, which is like the two people in the Discord, right?
I believe so, but I was also saying that a bunch of...
I think he was referring to in the show notes. There are two comic book artists doing signings tomorrow.
Oh.
Part of Batman Day. Yeah.
Yes.
I did not immediately recognize the names, but if anyone out there knows them, by all means, look in your area, see if they're coming to you. And
I feel ashamed that
Go ahead.
I, the self-proclaimed master of all fandoms, do not know who these people are.
Yes. One more time, give the names.
Okay, so it's Greg Burnham, who is a writer and was also part of Milestone Comics.
Well, there you go. That's who he is.
Yep. Writer and artist. And the other gentleman is, pardon my voice, a little raspy here, Jaron Martin. Jaron, Jaron.
All right.
Martin. Martin. Who is...
Martin.
Yes.
Yes.
What? Why did you say that name?
Not Marta, Martin.
Oh, that's okay then.
Yes. Let's see. He is also a artist and writer. He's also known for his comic book, The Reaper's Touch, which is an independent comic book.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Everyone go support your indie comics. Go support your local comic shops. Especially tomorrow, a lot, participating comic book stores. They're doing giveaways. They're doing Batman Day special re-releases. There's a lot going on tomorrow.
Sorry, voice is all messed up. And also, if you have a Nintendo Switch, you can get your hands on the Arkham trilogy. One of my personal favorites.
Yes, the entire Arkham trilogy. That's coming to Nintendo Switch tomorrow, just in time for Batman Day. That trilogy is great. That trilogy is great. Kevin Conroy even cited that as one of his favorite Batman things that he ever did. So,
I always thought it was a nice return to form for all the original Batman voice actors on that one. And I think it actually was one of Arlene Sorkin's final Harley Quinn roles too, wasn't it? Before they replaced her with Tara Strong.
I believe you may be right. So hey, all the more reason to support that one tomorrow if you're a Switch user. Although Rio repped hard for PlayStation earlier, so we know he won't be getting that one. But somebody out there still loves Nintendo.
Well, I mean, I already owned the trilogy on PlayStation, so.
As every good nerd should, you own it on several formats for several systems. So
I do, yes. Much like Skyrim, multiple formats. Own them all. I haven't got the Apple DOS version. Tough crowd. Also, a bunch of new Batshit over on the DC Comics shop directly. So you can get a sculpture of Batman from 1966. You get a bunch of limited edition pins of the Batmobile. You get a bomber jacket for the old OC animated series. Digital trading card, digital comic packs, more physical and digital collectibles. And it's always weird to say this, but McFarlane Toys is putting out more Batman stuff.
Now that one you actually have to get if you link your wallet before Batman Day. So tonight's the last night. So you guys, if you're in the live stream, get on that. They'll give you a digital good, a digital Batman good, if you link your wallet before Batman Day tomorrow. So,
but what if you have a Bat credit card?
A Bat credit card?
Well,
Never leave the cave without it.
Now you're just being silly. Yeah.
They gave him a Bat credit card? Yes, Doug, they did. Apparently that man has gone apeshit at convention panels when somebody mentions the credit card.
I think he's doing it as a bit than anything else that's mentioned.
No, everything on the internet is real, and that man is a danger to all people. He's a menace. Mentally unstable. If you mention the Bat credit card within the presence of Doug Walker, he will attack you, good citizen. Please mind your manners around him.
I like that Clooney, back when he had more money, used to do a bit where if you were disappointed in his Batman movie, he would refund you like $8 out of his wallet.
It's funny because $8 is like barely even. Actually, no, I would say it would be the amount of a matinee ticket nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, for what you paid back then, I guess it was a fair price. But yeah. But he has less money now, so he doesn't do that bit anymore. Now, if you were disappointed in his Batman movie, it's just too bad.
So it was limited. So it was a limited time offer. So, I mean, like, I doubt anybody. Hopefully, nobody really remembers it, aside from people our age. But you know.
I mean, they believed enough in it that, that was spoilers if you haven't seen the Flash movie yet. But if you haven't, that's on you. It came out like 3 months ago. So, but yeah, they put him at the end. They thought enough Bat fans would remember.
I find it very sad that the lasting legacy of the final film of the DCU movie universe is Ezra Miller just standing there with a shit-eating grin and a tooth falls out of his mouth.
I personally, I did not like the ending of that movie, but I do like the unintentional, or maybe intentional, I don't know, but the comedy of Ezra Miller's over here in the least popular Batverse, and that's where he is, and that's where they are, that's where Barry is, and if we ever need Barry again, that's where he'll be. He'll be over here in the least popular universe, don't worry about it.
I think that's a fitting punishment for Ezra Miller.
Absolutely. Allegedly.
This just sends Ezra Miller into the negative zone, and he pops up in the George Clooney universe.
Luckily, though, that movie is not the last DCEU movie, technically. Aquaman 2, that will be the last DCEU movie. That will be the last Snyderverse movie. That will be the last extended Arrowverse movie. I know nerds will argue with me and say that the Arrowverse ended when the Flash TV show ended, but no, because that Flash technically did meet the Ezra Miller Flash on the Crisis on Infinite Earth storyline, and therefore that Flash and all of those movies are connected as well. But so yeah, this one will be the end of everything, good, bad, or indifferent. And according to the test screenings, Aquaman 2 has gone very, very badly. Reshot 4 times, and allegedly, when James Gunn did his pass on it, only then did it start to get some positive reviews. But yeah, the trailer just dropped. Actually, that's one thing we'll be doing tonight as well. It's not all Batman today. We got the Aquaman 2 trailer coming out. Have you guys seen that yet?
Nope, not yet.
Yeah, it just dropped yesterday. Should Dallas, did you see it yet?
No, but I'm gonna get going. At to go do other things. But thank you for having me, though.
Yes, thank you for joining us on the show, boy.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Everybody, go check out Dallas one more time. Tell the people where to find you.
You can find me over at hidehermitstudio.com, so that's where you're going to find me at.
Awesome possum.
Thank you, Dallas. We will see you again soon.
All right. Thank you.
Is he gone?
No, he's still here.
Oh, okay.
Just watching us. Yep, still here.
Sorry, I've too many tabs.
It happens. That's fine.
All right. Anyways, thank you.
All right, that was good.
He also had more important things to do tonight. It's fine.
And perfectly reasonable.
I was yes. Had that not been a delayed reaction, I was going to make the joke about like, All right, what a piece of garbage he was, huh? Thank God he's gone. But no, he stayed around, so. That joke was ruined, but that's okay. A lot of jokes get ruined on this show.
That's what we do.
Yes. And speaking of jokes, let's talk about the Aquaman 2 trailer, shall we?
Yes, we got the setup right here for previewing it. I mean, are we allowed to at least do that? I mean, we could react to it, right? Or are we going to get
You should be allowed.
Or are we going to get copyright stricken if we show the trailer here on the channel?
I mean, we should be allowed to. We're giving them free promotion. This is what trailers are for, to get people to react to them and talk about them. But, you know, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Let me go ahead and
believe as long as we just... Yeah.
Let me make a quick adjustment here.
I believe it's just... Yeah. So long as we talk about it and talk over it, I believe it's fine.
Oh, okay. Then, in that case...
Your mistake was wanting this says, play it and comment. Give us a second.
Yeah. So let's go over here to the little thing. Aquaman 2 trailer.
Yes. By the way, for what it's worth, I checked sometimes the international trailer is different. That is not the case here. The UK and Ireland trailers are the same as the US one.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look see here.
All right. I mean, this first one made $1 billion, so it's crazy to me that the trailer for this one just dropped yesterday. I mean, 3 months just over before the movie comes out. That's insane to me. When the first one did that well.
And there's Jango Fett. Hey, right on. And there's the really fake ass CG that nobody's gonna be impressed by anymore.
Now wait a minute. I think the visuals look good in this movie. All you people who complained about the Flash movie looking terrible, you can't tell me this looks as bad as that.
That doesn't mean they don't like me.
And let's see here. I mean, at least we got Black Manta. So.
Yeah,
there.
He'll do great.
Okay, I just
He's
reversed it
always
so
good.
it's not entirely, the video. So.
That's good then.
Covering our asses right now.
I like that. I like that he has Aqualad in there. I like that. I have a wife and a son, but don't worry about where the wife is. She's making another baby in Johnny Depp's bed right now. It's a brown baby.
Her dog stepped on a bee.
Nobody. Yes.
Okay.
That's the real enemy of this film, is that bee. That's the real secret villain.
I am digging the Black Manta outfit.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm liking that.
Yep.
I'm a little worried that this movie is basically telling us 75% of it in the trailer.
Well, I mean, that's not like it's any different from any other movie trailer nowadays.
Yeah, fair enough. Very, very little Mara in here. We were joking, but not really. For
Well, I mean, really, considering everything, would you really want to draw the attention to it?
Supposedly they cut her way down, but it is, from a storyline telling standpoint, it is weird because you have a husband and a child. The mom should be around the child, but don't worry about that. Do we think they go ahead and kill her in this one? I mean, Black Manta has promised to kill his family. Do they just write her off screen, perhaps?
Well, I mean, if you follow the proper canon, depending on the which universe, probably.
I mean, nerds should like this movie. It looks fine visually to me. It does follow a comic book storyline. I mean, they're at least trying. It feels like with this one.
Honestly, I got more excited for Blue Beetle.
I did too, and I didn't get to see it, and I was very disappointed. I wanted to go see it at AMC Theaters specifically because AMC Theaters had that sweet Blue Beetle popcorn bucket with the straps, so you could wear it like the Scarab.
I've got 2 of the Blue Beetle popcorn buckets, but they're the metal ones.
They're not the AMC ones, though.
No, but I am looking to pick those ones up if they are still at the theater that sells them around here.
If they are, get one for me. I will pay you for it because those are, in my opinion, are the better ones. They got the straps, so you can wear it like the Scarab backpack and put popcorn in it. So that's a win-win right there.
I think those ones are like $25 or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, well, they're all overpriced. Let's be honest, but still, yeah. But yeah, sadly, my AMC, it pulled the Blue Beetle movie and the popcorn buckets before I could go see it, so that was disappointing. When you have a movie in theaters for less than a week and then are surprised it doesn't do well, well, maybe that's why. Give these things a chance. And by the way, Blue Beetle has since came out in other countries, and it's done okay. It's made back a lot of its money. It's doing better than they would like you to think it's doing. Still not doing great. Still not doing numbers to warrant a sequel. I do believe James Gunn said he's keeping Blue Beetle in his universe regardless. It's had that movie done better, we would have perhaps gotten more Blue Beetle than we will now get, which is unfortunate. I liked him. I like him in Cobra Kai. He's a good actor. I already believe he can beat people up. I'm on board. When that movie comes to Blu-ray or Blu-ray. You see what I did there? You see? Yeah. When that comes to Blu-ray, I will definitely be picking it up and watching it then, because I do want to support that movie.
Nice. I definitely will be. Yeah. It filled me with some Latino pride. If you're grown up in a Hispanic family, it hits all the feels that you recognize immediately. Like, pretty much every Latino or Hispanic family has those same little elements when you're growing up. So, yeah, it definitely does cater to that specific audience. And
George
Lopez actually did pretty well. He was surprisingly not, like, super obnoxiously hogging the camera or anything like that the whole time.
Yeah, he looked funny in the previews and stuff, and I, like, face-wise, body-wise, I thought he was good casting for the dad from what I've seen of the dad in other media.
Well, he's the uncle.
Choice for that.
Excuse
me, the uncle, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
now, the dad, that's pretty good casting, too. And he has some scenes with Jaime, gave me a lot of feels, especially after, my own family has gone through some stuff, too, similar to what happens in there. However, I think I just heard an echo. So,
yeah, you're all right.
Funny thing about George Lopez in this movie, he actually looks like an old family acquaintance of mine. When we were living up in the mountains.
That's pretty funny.
It is.
I hope you teased them about that.
Well, no, because he's dead, but still.
Oh, well.
Died of a heart attack like 20 years ago. But anyway.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah.
Why you gotta bring down the stream every time? Talking about all these dead people. Come on now.
Oh, we
got the dead.
I could bring up even more worse circumstances involving the guy too, if you want me to.
I mean, he's dead now. He's not going to sue us. Sure, tell us all the terrible things he's done in order.
Well, not things that he's done, but stuff that his family got involved in. But
oh yeah, let's say all of their names and say what they've done. That'll end well.
Yeah, my ADD prevents me from remembering anybody's names. Sorry.
Yeah. Yes, it does. We didn't see nothing. We didn't hear nothing. So don't send guys to our houses, please. Don't send Black Manta to our house to stand on the burning rubble.
What are we talking about again?
Oh yeah, Batman.
Yes.
It's funny because in the show notes that the public and the people listening live in our Discord, by the way, thank you guys for listening live with us.
Also, by the way, for the people in the live chat, no, Donnie is not a father. I don't know where that came from.
I am not a father that I know of, so.
Yes.
But as I was saying, yeah. It's funny because in the show notes that the people can't see, that's just for us hosts as we try to loosely format this show here.
Yes.
We laid out the Batman Day stuff. We laid out that we were going to watch the Aquaman 2 trailer, and then we just put and other. And I would say we have sufficiently covered whatever the other was going to be with our insane rants about Godzilla and your family heritage and whatever else.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah. Well, gosh,
Well, we
guess
do
that
have
brings us.
we do have our
Yeah,
favorite
oh.
memories of Batman still to go on.
Oh, that's true. You know what? Now I feel bad that Dallas had to leave early. I would have known his favorite Batman memories. You know what, Dallas? Comment down below later. And by the way, actually, guys, we would love to nerd out with you guys in the comments. So if you're watching this later on Twitch, YouTube, wherever, in our Discord, please comment. Let us know your favorite Batman moments and memories. We would love to nerd out with you about that. But my favorite, well, I have many favorite Batman memories, but I think one of my favorite. We spoke earlier about the Tim Burton Batman movies, and you always, when it comes to the Tim Burton movies, you always hear the narrative that they were too scary for children, too dark, and that's why Joel Schumacher got in there and made everything bright and bat nipply.
Gotta love those
And
nipples.
yes. And I would just love to speak on behalf of those frightened children, because I was one of them.
You were
I
frightened by
think
the bat nipples?
Not the bat nipples, the Tim Burton universe.
Oh.
It did scare me. I was one of those frightened children at the time. And part of the reason for that, and that you don't hear that get talked about enough, myself and probably a lot of other kids, we grew up on the Adam West Batman TV show. That was a lot of people's first exposure to Batman in mainstream in the world.
Yeah, mine too.
And so, yeah. And so when I went to see the Tim Burton Batman movie, I thought that I was getting Adam West, but as a movie. And boy, I did not get that at all. And it was scary. It was scary for a child, with the penguin biting noses off and Michelle Pfeiffer putting a live bird in her mouth and things. But here's the part that
I want to be the bird.
Oh, me too. She was hot. Fight me to this day, the hottest Catwoman. Fight me, internet. I don't care. I
think it's legitimately agreed upon that she is the best Catwoman.
Yeah, good. I'm glad that is the consensus, because she deserves it. I was really hoping we'd see her in the Flash, but no, it was not to be.
Maybe she dodged a bullet with that one.
Well, based on how, I'll have to say yes. But nonetheless, speaking on behalf of the frightened Tim Burton children, it was scary for us. But here's the thing. It was okay. Batman still won. He saved the day, as he is one to do. And so that made it okay again. So when I left the theater, I wasn't scared anymore. So all you Karens back in the 90s, all you who got the Happy Meal toys pulled and made them collectibles on eBay for way too much money now, thanks a lot. You ruined my chance to play with them as a child, and you ruined my chance to buy them as an adult. So on behalf of all the Batman fans, we've cursed too much on this show. I'm not going to curse, but you know what I want to say. You know what? I'll use the Batman replacement swear word. Freak. I will say that. That's what they always called Batman, because they couldn't curse at him. He was always just freak. So freak you to all of you Karens who ruined that for me. But nonetheless, those movies are great. One of my favorite Bat memories. Adam West, some of my favorite Bat memories too. Shout out to him. And of course, the animated series. We were really spoiled as children. We had all of that within a short window of each other. It was a great time to be a Bat fan in those late 80s, early 90s.
I would just like to say that I did end up getting one of those Mr. Freeze collectible cups from McDonald's when the fourth movie came out. I think it's somewhere in the closet collecting pencils.
You are a very lucky man.
Am I though? Am I?
Out of all the collectibles, that's the one you get.
Probably riddled with like old crayon stains and everything, and probably sure it's cracked like one little point in the cup. No matter how well you keep those cups, at one point they always ended up getting like a little crack when you're washing them in the dishes or something like that.
Is that your favorite bat memory, the Mr. Freeze cup?
No, not at all.
Well, by all means, elaborate. What is your favorite bat memory?
I would have to say my favorite bat memory would be going to see Batman Forever on my birthday when it first came out in movie theaters. I all just packed into the little movie theater in Woodland, California. Just enjoy the crap out of this thing. Seriously, it's one of my best movie-going memories that I have of, when I was that young. I think I was 7? No, wait. I was 8. 8 years old.
That's pretty great. Yes, it's funny. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes the memory of the movie is better than the movie itself.
Just the entire movie itself is a great memory for me. It got so many great scenes. I have always gone down a record on saying this. It is the perfect Tim Burton movie. I don't care what anybody else says. It is the perfect Batman movie. It is the perfect Tim Burton movie. It hits. Batman Returns. Yep.
Yes.
It's got the perfect Danny Elfman score, especially when they have the Penguin going through the cemetery visiting his parents. That's one of the best ever Danny Elfman scores I've ever heard. It just hits every single little mark that you would expect from Danny Elfman's little, tropes. And just the perfect Penguin. Come on, Danny DeVito. And the friggin' duck car. You gotta love the duck car.
I did love that, and I love that movie and its clips have regained prominence thanks to Always Sunny and Danny DeVito now.
Yes. He's got 2 umbrellas. So anyway, I started blasting. I actually ended up getting like a little. I got like a little duck car Hot Wheels for Christmas that year too, which was funny.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I actually have still to this day, it's loose, but I still have my thermal suited Batman in my collection. It's an orangish Batman, orange and black, and he allegedly wears it to fight Mr. Freeze. But I've never seen it in any media ever. They pretty much just repainted a Batman and resold it to the children, but gosh, I still like it. And I still have it. And the fact that I've never seen it to this day in media makes it cooler, in a way.
That's really the whole entire element of Batman movies back in the day, wasn't it? Just all these different repainted Batmans. And, he's got radar tech. Oh, he's got anti-freeze armor. Oh, he's got a bat luge for luging down the thing.
Quickly, supersonic bat luge. Okay, Cape Crusader. Yeah, that was hilarious.
The one that I had from Batman Returns was... what was it? Air Attack Batman. Where he had like the little reverse zebra stripe look on his outfit, and he had like probably the one that was actually closest to the movie was where he had like the little flight pack shaped like the bat symbol. And I think I held on to that thing for years, like years and years, like when I was still holding like old toys. Wish I still had them. And
want it? Yeah, so many great bat toys over the years. That's part of the reason this character will never die. Funny enough, that was one of the best things the Flash movie did, and there's not a lot you can say that about. But in the background, they canonized some of those toy suits. They made them real bat suits in his collection. I love that.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
They finally got an Aqua attack Batman suit in the actual legit movie universe, which was awesome.
Yes. And we know that one is the Michael Keaton one. It's wonderful. Now, if you have that toy, it's enhanced. If you're lucky enough to still have it,
It is canon.
I hope they re-release it. I do.
Another thing I really love, because Batman Returns was I think it was the best out of all the toy campaigns, because it was the very first sequel, and they were just rocking the shit out of just marketing that thing before it came out. So you had Batman everything. They had the Batman cereal, you had the Batman action figures coming out. Maybe a couple of months into the movie release, they finally put out the Batman Catwoman action figure, which, still kind of a fix, but still. But I think probably the most memorable one for me, honestly, for the toy line, for the merchandise, they kept running commercials for Batman Returns for the Atari Lynx, which was a handheld video game system that was kind of put out to compete with Game Gear and Nintendo at the time. And seriously, the Batman Returns for that system was one of the best looking games, but sadly the system itself just couldn't last because it was put out by Atari. But I still remember the commercials very vividly. It was awesome.
Pray tell, what happened to Atari after that?
They just kind of crapped themselves and went under, and then they kind of had to what's the word? Not rebrand, but reorganize themselves as a third-party developer. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Oh yeah, it does quite a bit. That's another topic we'll talk about later on.
Yes.
Yes.
That could be a fun topic for a future episode. The video game tie-ins for movies. There are some really good ones and some really not good ones.
Oh, I could give you a whole history lesson on video games and the failed systems and the failed companies and all the tie-ins. If anything, movie tie-ins are kind of what doomed the video game industry in the first place back in the 80s, because, E.T., but still. I don't think there's ever been a bad Batman tie-in video game. No, I'm lying. No, there have been a couple of crap ones, but more good ones than there are bad ones.
I was going to say, there has to be at least one, I'm sure. But yeah, most of them are pretty solid. I mean, you had DC versus, was it Mortal Kombat? You had...
that one was okay.
Yeah.
I would say probably the first Batman for the NES, when the first movie came out, was probably one of the big ones everybody remembers.
Oh, that's right. I remember that one. I remember that one.
Great music, too. You just remember that?
I do. That was great. You know what? Did anybody bother playing... What was that one they just put out? It was one of the last Kevin Conroy ones. The WB Multiverse crossover one that they did. It's
Justice
like Batman
League.
and Scooby...
Oh, I mean, the movies or the games?
No, it's like it's a video game. It might be a mobile game, I'm not sure, but it's like Batman and Scooby-Doo and every WB IP that they own.
Multiverses.
Yeah, that's it. Did anybody play that? Was that good? Let us know. I haven't played it myself.
I downloaded it, but I never actually got to playing it just because I have a whole crap load of games still on my queue that I gotta go through. So.
That's fair. Well, you know what? Maybe in a future episode we'll get to that.
Well, if they ever make it free again. I know they're charging for it again now, so...
See, that's not cool.
Well, it's Warner Brothers. What do you expect?
Where's that special for Batman Day? Come on, guys. What are you doing?
I think actually his last role that he did for a video game was Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League.
Yes, that will be his last thing he recorded. His last canon thing is Batman Caped Crusader, which is still to come.
Yeah.
And actually, I guess we should get into that real quick as we get ready to wrap up here. Tomorrow's Batman Day, but there's more Batman stuff to come in the future, and that's pretty exciting. I mean, we talked about Joker 2 earlier. We won't rehash that too much. I am very skeptical about that because of the whole musical element myself. But made $1 billion. We'll see how it goes. But besides that,
I don't know if it's anything like the musical Batman from that one episode of Batman Beyond. I'll be all for that.
I would love that. Yeah, I would love that if they want to do a musical, just have Music Meister in it with live action Neil Patrick Harris. I would watch the heck out of that.
Superstitious,
That's
the
just
cowardly law.
They plot and plan, but they always get caught.
Come on, Bruce, why don't you like
You
this?
hate me,
It's what? It's Shway. It's Schwarbage.
It's Schwarbage. You hate me, don't you?
It's a great episode.
Yes, it was.
I believe that was actually Conroy singing the voice on stage too of the Batman, wasn't it?
It was. It was. In real life, he was a theater guy before Batman. He was all about that.
That's awesome.
Yes. But yes, we got that coming. We have the Penguin TV series coming. We have the Batman 2 coming from the Matt Reeves universe. And the rumor right now is that Clayface is going to be the villain. I don't know how I feel about that, because a guy in a clay mask killing people, if you make it kind of like a slasher movie, like that could work, but I prefer my Clayface supernatural. I prefer the Matt Hagen transforming metahuman kind of.
Yeah, I mean,
Clayface.
that's
How do
always
you
the
feel about
drawback for making the realistic, quote unquote, Batman movies. Like, if you're going to keep going that
Yeah.
route, then all the really good villains, you're not really going to be able to represent them properly. Like,
Yeah, you're gonna. Yeah,
I-
you're
I-
gonna get
I-
a point where
you wouldn't be able to get a really good or Christopher Nolan Man Bat, or like a Mr. Freeze, or hell, fucking Maxi Zeus, maybe, but
See, I disagree. I think you could. I think you could get a serious Mr. Freeze. That's what I would want. You play it straight. No ice puns. None of that. You play it like a disability. My temperature has to be this constantly, or I will die, and it is torturous to never feel sun again, to never have a warm Thanksgiving turkey again. You can totally play that serious, and it could work. But we'll see if they ever do that or not.
maybe, I guess. I mean, if you want to set it like in
Yeah.
the Suicide Squad universe, that would definitely work for any of them. But
That's I mean, that's a question mark. With James Gunn in charge, are we getting more of that? You would think we will. I mean, it's his.
I've heard
He's keeping them.
I've heard that movie is its own separate, isolated universe, like not even part of any of the other canons.
I mean, it definitely should be. This is the problem with the James Gunn half rebooted universe. It is kind of a half reboot, at least as it stands right now. We don't. Some stuff we're doing. I know he said that the Batman 2 and the Joker 2 and Teen Titans Go, those are going to be labeled Elseworlds now, and that's fine. But also we have the DCAU, the animated universe. That's ending soon. They're doing a big Crisis on Infinite Earth to end that, so it can reboot into the James Gunn animated universe. And that's fine, but we still have Teen Titans Go over here. And if Harley Quinn gets another season, we still have that over here. And if My Pal Superman gets another season, we still have that over here. And we still, you know what I mean? It's like, no, either go all in and reboot everything, or don't. That part does frustrate me, and I wish that James Gunn had slightly more power to really just commit to one thing, for better or worse. Even though that would mean sacrificing certain beloved actors and characters for a time being.
Well, I know with the rate everything is going right now with the strikes and all that. Who knows? Maybe
Who knows what's going to happen?
Maybe the Zaz will call for a complete scorched earth and just redo everything from the ground up. Who knows?
Yeah, are we even going to get to the James Gunn universe? That's not coming for like 2 years, maybe more now. So, who knows? But we'll see. To be continued on a future episode. But yeah, the DCAU is ending. We have Batman Off-World. That sounds promising. That's a future Batman comic book that's coming. That one, his parents are killed. Spoiler. And then an alien comes down and gives him the chance to leave the Earth. I assume perhaps he maybe he'll go to a planet where his parents didn't die. I don't know how that's supposed to work, but Batman with aliens, that sounds interesting. So we'll see how that goes.
So would he still be a Batman, or would it be like some kind of space Batman? Like
feel like
does he have a little space alien version of a bat crash through his window, but by some weird coincidence it looks exactly like a regular Earth bat?
Maybe it's Godzilla.
There you go.
See, we tied it back. Yeah, I'm sure there will be a conveniently placed Earth bat or space bat that looks like an Earth bat or some kind of something, so we can still get a Batman out of it somehow. But yeah, that might be promising. We've got what other cool Batmans? Was that everything? That might be everything.
I think we covered everything. Yeah.
I think that's everything. But yeah, a lot more Batman to come for many years to come. Kids, he's not going anywhere. Oh, and Bat Wheels. I forget if that got included or not. More Bat Wheels for all you preschoolers.
Yeah, we talked about Bat
enjoy
Wheels,
that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talked about that in between all the vulgarity, so. Everybody have a happy, healthy Batman Day. And we will catch you next time. Come back soon for another helping of Nerdle Soup.
We'll see you later, folks. Bye-bye.